how are you with kind of coming back to the whole spy genre?
I'm very happy and very proud of this film. It's been close to my heart for the last 5 years. My producing partner, Beau Marie St. Clair, we formed a company there 10 years ago and then some, called Irish Dreamtime, with the intention of making movies like The Matador or Thomas Crown and Evelyn. And so this one has definitely been on the cards for some time. She, my partner, has wanted this for me after Bond slipped away. I didn't want to do action movies. I wanted to stay away. I wanted to go off and do characters and play in a different tempo. But I think the timing now for this one it feels right, and geopolitically, it seems to have a certain relevance, which we didn't even know was going to happen.
Yeah.
But it's it's a hard-nosed, hard-boiled, edge-of-your-seat thriller. It's of the old-school type of spy thrillers, that genre. He's a very kind of sassy operative and a cultured badass type of guy.
How much of your experience, obviously with Bond, but with reading the books, what went into this character and finding Devereaux?
I wanted to have a man who was palpable and who you could believe in, and I wanted to have an action hero who didn't rely on gadgets, but his own wit and intellect, and in the books, he's a very cultured fellow. Bill Granger, who passed away there just in 2012, sadly, created a much-loved character, but one that was kind of not really known about that much. And he's a man who gets the job done. He's somebody who you will find in life at the beginning of this film who's in semi-retirement, but because of the nature of a piece of information and a certain woman, he's brought back in, she brings him back in, and then you find out why as the film rolls on. And so, as I say, the timing just felt right to get back onto the stage. Roger Donaldson had a lot to do with this. He and I did Mrs. Dante's Peak, and so he brought a lot to the table as a director, and we had a number of scripts, and he brought them all together.
Wow.
And we wrapped them up in Belgrade. The story takes place in the book in Berlin, but we couldn't afford Berlin, so we went to Belgrade, Serbia, and they embraced us and gave us the town.
Wow.
Really, they gave us the streets, and we had car chase sequences, which you see in the film. Government buildings, palaces. So we got a lot of bang for our buck. And the people of Serbia, brilliant, wonderful people. I'd been there before the war, during the war, and after the war. So I had a certain connection to the city.
Now, being executive producer, does that make it a little more stressful taking on the film and taking on the lead, or is that can you separate it?
No, I separate it. I'm first and foremost day in and day out an actor. My partner, Beau Marie, she is the producer. Roger Donaldson is the director. We had Shiram Das Films. He's a producer on this. He came in and I let them get on with it. You know, there's only so much I can do on a day-to-day, the mechanics, and I don't have any desire to know about scheduling or just do we have enough money, do we have enough time, can we get the day's work, who do I need to call, who do I need to go to with a begging bowl, you know. But no, I'm an actor first and foremost, and the producing is really finding the script, finding the text that you want to make, and then finding the people, putting the ensemble together. That I do like, because you want the best people, and you want people with good hearts. No screamers, no shouters, just people who are passionate about working hard and making a good film.